what's up? It's your girl Nicole, aka LILNCK. Too busy being an icon and shit.
I am just an icon living. I am just an icon living. Icon living. I am just an icon living. I am just an icon.
So hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video you guys are going to be getting ready with me, and yeah, I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in a long time, like a talk through kind of get ready with me. I've been doing voiceovers all the time, and I love voiceovers because to me they're the easiest things to film, the easiest things to edit, but I feel like I haven't been personal with you guys in a while, which is really important. And also I'm going to be giving you guys like a mini life update as well, because a few things have been happening in my life, and yeah, I want to give you guys a little update. So, and plus it's been a while since the last one I did, so yeah, let's just get right into it. But before we start, if you guys are new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe and click the bell next to it so you get your post notifications on, and every time I upload a video you guys will know about it. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, okay? Subscribe. So I'm gonna start off by clipping my hair out of the way for now. So basically today my friend is doing a party in his house, like a house party basically here in uni, and it's due to be lit. Everyone's going, it's going to be good vibes, good music, good people, and I'm going. I don't really know what look I want to do though. I don't want to do something that's OTT because it is a house party. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So I posted this picture on my Instagram back in February. I posted this picture on my Instagram and you guys went crazy. Like, a lot of you guys seem to like this picture, so I like the makeup that I did, so I'm just going to recreate that one. So I'm going to use the same products that I used in that picture, if I can remember what they were. But yes. Okay, so to moisturize my skin, you guys already know I'm going to take my MAC Stroke Cream. I absolutely freaking love this stuff. I use it every single day. Like, I have my skincare routine and I have my moisturizer that I use for my skincare, but really and truly I have to use this as well. Like, I don't know, my skin just loves it, and so do I. And to act as a primer, I'm going to take the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. It just looks like this. This is what I used when I took that picture. It's funny as well because when I'm not recording and I'm going out on a night out, that's when my makeup looks so nice. Like, it looks so good. Because I'm literally rushing. Like, I'm never doing anything like in advance. I don't plan myself getting ready. I don't plan my outfits beforehand. Everything is just kind of last minute. It's kind of rushed. So really and truly, when it comes to doing the makeup side of things, I'm literally just rushing. So I do anything and it always turns out good. But then when it's time for me to film, I never know what to film. Like, the thought of me recreating a look is calm, but I don't always remember how I did it or what exact products I use. So really and truly it's just long. So basically I'm going to skip through my base real quick. I'm just going to tell you guys the products I'm going to use, and then while I'm doing it I'm going to give you the little life update. Otherwise I'm not going to be able to tell you what I'm using and talk about the same thing. I'm going to lose my train of thought. So for foundation, I have been using, on nights out, I've been using the new Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation in the shade 60 caramel and 51 caramel beige, because they don't have my shade. Okay, so I will say that this foundation does oxidize if you've never used it before, and even though the color is light for me right now, like based on the mixture that I put on my face, it oxidizes a little bit more red. So just bear that in mind if you're like me and you're more of a yellow person. So yeah. Okay, so now that my foundation is applied, we can now talk about the little life update. So basically, what's been going on in my life so far? So okay, so on the first video that I ever made, when I gave you guys a little life update, I spoke a little bit about depression, and I spoke a little bit on how I felt about depression and society and like body image, body confidence, all that kind of stuff. And then in the second life update, I kind of spoke a little bit about depression, not too much, but I mainly delved more on university and like depression, because if you didn't know, I go to university, and like changing your course, finding what's best for you, finding what's right for you. So I guess I'm going to talk a little bit about that, because it kind of ties in with like a mini life update. So basically, my life right now is not too bad. It's not the best that it's ever been. Like I've been happier, let's just say that. There have always been times in my life where I've had my ups and downs. I'm pretty sure that everyone has had their ups and downs in their life. No one's life is 100% perfect. It might look perfect online, but obviously what you see online versus what's in real life is not the same thing. I can tell you that now. So yeah, it might look perfect, but it's really not. Being in university, I can give you all the tips I have on being in uni, and like all the bits of guidance and everything for university, but really and truly everyone's experience is going to be different, and how you perceive uni, despite what I'm telling you it's like, is going to be different, you know. So yeah, I've always had a bit of depression, and obviously coming into uni, one thing they don't really talk about, or one thing I haven't really seen people speak about really and truly, is depression in university, social anxiety. And I think that's a danger. I think that's really bad, and I'm not afraid to talk about it because it's something that I go through, not all the time, like it's not on a regular schmegular basis, but it's something that I do. I look crazy right now, but it will all come together, I promise. It always does. But yeah, it's not something that they talk about, and I feel like it's something that they should talk about, because depression in uni is very serious. So I guess with regards to the mini life update with my life is not bad. Like I'm very thankful for everything I have. I'm very thankful for all my blessings, and I'm very thankful to be alive every day. I'm very thankful to be well. Like there's a lot of things I thank God for so much, but at the same time I know I could be happier. With that being said, obviously I've got so much coursework to do. Like I haven't got a mountain amount of coursework. I took it upon myself to complete most of it before Easter, which is basically next week. So I made sure I completed like 70 to 80% worth of my coursework beforehand, because when I go back to London, which is where I'm from originally, I'm trying to go back and, you know, spend time with my family. I'm not really trying to go home and have all this coursework stressing me out or whatever. Because I've been having all this tunnel vision on just doing my work, it's kind of caused me to have a little bit of depression. Because basically, if you didn't know, you guys, aside from YouTube, I do so many other things with my life. I have a job, as some of you guys will know. I go to uni, I'm a full-time student, and I'm also a model as well. I do modeling, not as frequent as I would like to, because obviously I am in university, and university is a priority because it's something I'm paying for. Naturally, I'm a very creative person, which is why I decided to do YouTube as well, because it's something I've always wanted to do from a young age, and two, because I'm just very creative. Like I've got all these ideas just trapped in my head, and it's like trying to force itself to come out, if that makes sense. Like I'm such a creative person, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can relate if you are creative as well. Like you've got all these different plans and ideas in your mind, and they all want to come out at once, but it's hard because you're trying to execute them in a way that is right. Like everything has its time and its place. I'm happy because I'm blessed in a sense that I'm able to do those things, and I'm blessed in a sense that I am creative, so I'm able to just do what I want to do in that creative field aspect of life. But it's also low-key making me depressed, because it's like as I said, I'm not just in uni, I do other things. So yeah, because I have all these different ideas, knowing that I can't execute them all at once is making me low-key depressed, I can't lie. I like to do everything at once. Like, I don't know how to break things down. I don't know how to do one thing, finish it, then start another, finish that, then start another, finish that. Like, I'm the type of person where I just want to do everything at once, and the fact that I can't do it all at once just makes me very upset, if that makes sense. And so I put a lot of pressure on myself all the time to be my best. I put a lot of pressure on myself to always achieve higher than what's expected of me. I put a lot of pressure on myself to make other people proud, and in the process of doing that, I'm almost abusing myself internally, because I know that I can't handle the amount that I put on myself, yet I still force myself to. And it's low-key making me depressed in some ways, because it's like when I can't achieve the goal that I want to achieve, I just feel so shitty and I feel so down all the time. I'm like, it's just really bad. And I guess because of that as well, I'm just not as happy as I want to be. Like, imagine, I'm probably the weirdest person in the world right now, but I can't lay in bed for the whole day. Because one, I don't have the time to. Like, I don't have the time, nor do I have the luxury to be able to wake up and lay in my bed all day and not have anywhere to go or anywhere to be. My life, I've always got something to do every day. Like, I've always got something to do. I'm never just in my flat. I'm always out of my flat doing something. But I wish sometimes I had the chance to just sit back and do nothing, you know, like just wake up and not do anything, whether it be film or coursework or go to work or do modeling or do whatever. Like, I feel like sometimes I just want to do nothing. But then even when I have that opportunity, which is very rare, when I have the opportunity to lay in my bed all day, I can't. It's like my brain won't shut off. Even when I have the chance to just be lazy and lay in bed all day, my brain just won't allow me to. Like, it's constantly moving, it's constantly ticking. I don't utilize that time properly, so I'm burning myself out. And like, I don't know, and even when I do take a break on the rarest occasion, I feel guilty. I feel like I'm wasting my time. Like, the time that I'm spending just relaxing could be used in a way that's productive. I don't know, like when I am in my flat, there'll be times when I'm just in here and I'll just deep my life and I'll start crying and I won't even know why I'm crying. Like, I'll get so emotional, and half the time I won't even know why. Like, I won't understand why I'm so bloody emotional. And it's so bad. Like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. I want to be very happy and very content. And that's the thing, I am content within myself, but I'm just a low-key workaholic and I don't know how to control that. So that's one little life update. I guess another thing that I could talk about would be friendships. This is something that I get asked about all the time, because listen, I have had a whole trail of friendships that have just gone south all my life. I can probably count on my hand a good 6 people, maybe 7, pushing it, that I can really say are 100% there for me and will always be there for me if ever I need them, whenever I need them. They're just very understanding. My best friends are definitely one of them. They know who they are. That I just know I can count on regardless of whatever it is I'm going through. But I have had a whole experience with friends alone. If I can give you guys advice on anything aside from my own depression, I can give you advice on friendships, because I swear I've experienced pretty much everything there is to experience when it comes to friends, and fake friends to be exact as well. Like, friends that will say they have your back, friends that say they're there for you when you need them, and then when the boat sails or the ship goes left or when it's supposed to go right, they're not there. Like, they're actually not there. Like, I can give you guys a whole experience video on friendships alone. Like, it's actually crazy. The minute you start glowing in some way, or you're elevating or succeeding in some way, a bunch of jealousy just comes with them. It's like they don't want to see you prosper or shine in any way. They just want you to remain consistent. And even though they'll tell you I'm there for you, like I'm supporting you, they're low-key not. Like, they're low-key not. So, but one thing, like, if I'm going to talk about friendships in uni, because this is something I get asked about all the time, be careful who you call your friend, be careful who you call your brother, be careful who you eat from, be careful who you drink from. That's all I'm going to say, because not that I've experienced anything major with friends, but I know some people that have, and I'm just looking at them like, you see, my God, he won't allow me to be dealing with any kind of foolishness that you're going through right now, really and truly. My God is too good for that, for me to be dealing with that. No one is worth the stress. Your mum did not birth you for 9 months for one person that you met. I don't care if it was a year ago, 6 months ago, 5 years ago, it doesn't matter. Your mother did not carry you in her womb for 9 months for you to be stressed out by one person. No, sir. If you're in my life, whether it be a relationship or a friendship, you're not going to give me stress, because I don't have time. I'm not saying that if you go through bad times with your friends that it means that your friends are bad. That's not what I'm saying at all. Don't get it twisted, really and truly. But no one is really worth the stress the way your mum is. Okay guys, I'm not gonna lie, this is very difficult, so I'm gonna do my wing liner off camera and then I'll be back. I'm a firm believer that if they're meant to be in your life, they're meant to be there for a reason. Now, I don't mean that in a materialistic way where you're in my life for me to benefit from you financially or whatever the case may be, but you're in my life for a reason, whether it be to uplift me, to help me, so that we can help each other, to strengthen my faith, whatever. You're in my life for a reason. I don't like having a lot of people in my life anyway. I'm very, very, very selective with who I allow in, because I feel like, especially with the lifestyle that I have, not that it's very glamorous compared to what you people assume, my lifestyle is quite hectic. So I don't allow a lot of people in my life for that reason, because really and truly, when they see what I get or what I'm entitled to, or even stuff with like modeling and photo shoots and all that kind of stuff, when they see all the blessings and things that arise from it, it's like they want to be in my life because they assume that by being my friend or whatever, they can gain some sort of benefit. Do you know what I mean? Like, them being my friend, like me being bait, as they like to say I am, me being bait or whatever the case may be, or me being a model, getting my stuff recognized internationally. Like, I've been doing it since I was 14, modeling. So me doing all of that stuff, it's almost like people want to be in my life because they assume they're going to get some sort of benefit, or they're also going to get a bit of clout. So for me to allow people in my life naturally, I'm not open about it, if that's the right word. And the same thing with relationships for me. Like, it's very hard for me to just be with any guy, because really and truly, before I never really deeped it. Like, I never really deeped it, but obviously, like I said, the whole modeling part of my life, I need someone that's not necessarily creative, but someone that can understand that lifestyle of mine, someone that will be able to help me when I need ideas and stuff like that, you know. So I can't just be with any guy, because not any and every guy is down for that kind of thing. So it's very hard for me. But friendships and relationships in uni, if they're giving you stress, like a massive amount of stress, let it go. Really and truly, let it go. No one is worth that kind of stress the way your mum is. Yes. 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 Listen, this is what I mean. When I'm actually going somewhere, that's when the makeup wants to be cute. But when I actually want to film, like I want to sit down and compose a look and film, I never know what to film. Okay, so I'm gonna take Chestnut lip pencil by MAC. I always do this, and then learn a lip. It doesn't have to be neat. Like, it actually does not have to be neat. This is also why I can't do like sit down kind of talk through videos, because I always lose my train of thought. Like, I start off by talking about one thing and then I end up talking about something else. Oh god. I'm just gonna spray my face with I'm going to use two setting sprays today. I'm going to use the NYX Matte Finish Mini Matte Spray and the Revolution Pro Fix Illuminating Spray. So I'm going to start off by taking this one. I'm just going to spritz my face with it. Okay guys, so I'm back. As you can see, I fixed my edges. This is the final look. So yeah, it was really simple, really easy. I hope you guys like this look. If you want like an in-depth tutorial on it, although it's very basic and very simple, make sure you give this video a big like and a big thumbs up, and I'll make sure that I film that for you guys soon. Also, if you want to see makeup tutorials in general, give this video a big thumbs up. I'm not really big on makeup. Like I said, I kind of just, I don't know, I experiment each time I do it and it bangs, so I don't know. But yeah, this is the final look. It's really cute, really pretty, and yes, I did cut my hair as well. So yeah, hope you guys like this look once again, and I'm out of here, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.